I now wish to invite the Honorable R.N. Cebekhulu. Honorable members, order, please, to the podium.
Honorable Speaker, on behalf of Inkatha Freedom Party, I would like to convey our condolences, sincere condolences to the families, friends, and relatives of the young men who lost their lives as a result of their recent initiation ceremonies held in the Mpumalanga province. Cultural practices are dynamic and tend to change with times and custom and circumstances. For instance, the Zulu people had initiation schools, but during the reign of King Shaka, these were abandoned and the king required young men to be drafted into Zulu army. He argued that all the initiation rites of passage would be imparted during the military training. He argued that the fact that the young men in his mighty army were not circumcised did not anyway reduce their manhood. Instead, the Zulu armies conquered all nations in their region. An example, Speaker, of customs changing and not remaining static are numerous. One may mention ilobolo. There was a time when it was paid in the form of cattle. Today, it is paid in the form of money. At some stage in history, Nguni people lived in huts. Today, they live in modern houses with bricks and tiles. Things change, and usually for the better. The point, Honorable Speaker, that I'm trying to make is that cultural practices and norms do not have to remain static in order to still be traditional. There is no reason to not be using sterile circumcision equipment or for not having competent medical personnel on standby. The event of complication arising with any particular initiate, the Department of Health must ensure that all initiation ceremonies of this nature have adequate and competent medical support staff deployed to them. We also agree that if circumcision is in its traditional form has become harmful, it should be modernized. Traditional leaders, as custodians of culture and customs, must play their role in leading these changes. Fly-by-night initiation schools must not be allowed. Initiates must know which initiation schools are sanctioned by the government, and we call for educational awareness campaigns in our rural communities in this regard. As we live in a world in which the prevalence of HIV and AIDS is rife, we also strongly suggest that all will be initiates undergo HIV/AIDS screening prior to being allowed to attend these ceremonies. Speaker, if I may go further to say what the Honourable Speaker has been saying here with regards to Amakosi being in Parliament. It's not that passing customs, cultures and traditions to commission need a man's everyday presence. There are meetings of the communities where things are passed on to the community members, rather than that they should only be visible and present where they are leaders. We are leaders, as Amakosi that are here are leaders. Thank you.
I thank the honourable member.